I lost my mother in 95 and I lost my father in 99, not knowing that they were HIV positive. No one knew what was wrong with me until I was 10. That's when the doctors diagnosed me with HIV. How can I put it? It was just, for me, I felt like this is just the end of the world. When I was growing up, doctors told my granny to say that this girl won't reach the age of 13. I felt like giving up.
It's impossible to describe the hopelessness. Every home in every village was devastated from HIV. Graves in the front yard of the entire family, orphan-run households. Everyone assumed they would die. And when you have that, why would you educate your children? Why would you try to get a job? The entire lifeblood of a village, of a community, of a nation was drained.
But at the same time, then a movement started to say, hey, we have to change that. We cannot morally afford to let millions of people die if actually we have treatment available. That led to the creation of the Global Fund with this simple idea. Let countries, let individuals, let companies who can afford to share some money, share that. So governments started to contribute, and we mobilized billions of dollars so that we can make health services available for those in greatest need. And then came this brilliant idea by Bono and Bobby Shriver. Let's focus on iconic brands, and they would engage their customers to say, hey, by purchasing fantastic products, we can actually save lives.
It's really not about charity, it's about justice, and that each life has equal value. When you see people that don't get medication and where they live determines whether they live or die, it does take your breath away, and it makes it seem like, okay, for 30 cents a day to keep somebody alive, we should be doing that. And so the world rallied. We've given $360 million to the Global Fund, and we work very hard to raise awareness of where we are in the fight against AIDS. In particular, women and girls are hit hardest.
So imagine being a young girl who was not registered at birth because she's a girl, it didn't matter. Imagine being a girl who's told that if she wants to go to secondary school, she has to get some money, which often means encouraging sexual relations, which leads to an HIV epidemic in these young girls. We cannot see the end of this epidemic without a more gender equal world. There are clubs like RISE that bring adolescent girls and young women together to tell them the truth, that they have equal dignity and worth, and give them the power to act.
So what we're trying to do through the RISE program, which is funded by the Global Fund, is to allow young women to form a sisterhood and encourage each other and then take responsible action.
RISE gave me that power that I am a woman. I need to stand up there and do what I want. And being amongst young women who have the same dream as you, it gives you that power.
Hope came in with me understanding. Support groups helped me to accept and see that I can still live, and there is a reason for me to live. I've got a daughter, which I was told that I won't even have babies. I think she's the main person that I can say that I'm fighting my life for, so I want to be the best mother ever that I didn't have. And here I am at the age of 25, still alive and living healthy as ever.
We get to hear these amazing stories every day from the people who have been impacted by the Red Funds. And now, thanks to Salesforce, we're actually able to combine all of those stories and to share them in a really beautiful and easy way.
In addition to millions of dollars that Salesforce has given, they've helped us have the tools to run better. We need to be smarter, more efficient, mobile, on the go.
Having this increased capacity because of Salesforce just means more partners, more products, and more campaigns, which ultimately is more money to the Global Fund.
Programs supported by the Global Fund have saved 20 million lives. 20 million lives. Virtually everyone 15 years ago said where we are today was impossible, that we couldn't accomplish this. It was too complicated, couldn't be done. It's been done.
10 years ago, 1,500 babies were born each day with HIV. Now it's down to 400. By 2020, we can get that to virtually zero, and we'll have an AIDS-free generation.
There's so much hope if you believe.